everybody. So I was actually gonna make this a couple days ago, but it completely slipped my mind. So, I'm making it out. So, about, I think mid-May, one of my Tumblr, buddies inspired me to do something I've never done before. She wrote a fan letter to Matthew Lewis, and she got a reply, and it was really nice. And I thought, I have never thought of writing him something before. Like, I don't know. It just kind of, never crossed my mind to do that or write to any celebrity before, but I figured, why not now? I'm mature enough to conduct myself in a professional manner, so why not? So, I just wanted to say quickly, thank you so much, Cliff Notes of a Nerd. You are awesome, and I love you, and you're my Matthew Lewis fangirl buddy. Anyway, so, I wrote him a letter. I'm not gonna read it, but, basically, it just, outlined that, his portrayal of Neville helped me through my roommate situation, and also I really liked his performance in the Syndicate, and that I think he's really talented, and I wish him nothing but the best in his future. And then I also sent him some silly bands, because I was advised to try to make my letter look kind of like stand out, and I drew a little flying monkey on the envelope, but I was trying to find a Star Wars sticker because he likes Star Wars, even though he never admits that he does, but he does. He said a couple times. But I couldn't find a Star Wars sticker. Lindsay's sticker book has gone MIA, so instead I found a box of our old silly bands. So I picked out an electric guitar because he plays guitar, and then a Stegosaurus because who doesn't like dinosaurs? I don't know. So I sent that out in the 1st of June. And I was kind of like, okay, gotta wait and see if anything comes back. So, I checked how long it would probably take to get all the way from here over to England and then to Leeds, because, he lives in Leeds, but his fan letters all go to England or London. And it said about 5 to 15 days, depending on the conditions and, what happens. So I totally wasn't going to expect anything. And then also I found out that it depends on if he's in a session of writing fan letters, because, he doesn't read them all at once. He has sessions, and sometimes people wait a long time to get a response back from him. So I was like, oh, that's just great. I'm probably going to be waiting for another... I'm probably going to be waiting another year, and even if I'm lucky, I'm not going to hear anything back. So, Friday the 29th, Friday the 29th, I'm just sitting at my laptop, like, not doing anything. My mom comes in with the mail, and she says, Hannah, I think you got something from that young man over in England. And I just sit there for a second, I'm like, what? And Lindsay couldn't believe it. She's like, seriously? So I get up off the couch, and I'm kind of shaking, and then she gives it to me. She's like, it's from overseas. So, and then I look at it, and I'm like, oh my god. And I open it, and he sent me something. And I was like, holy buckets! And of course my family thought I was so crazy. And, just weird for shaking and freaking out so much. But, I admire him, and I admire his work, and it's, I also think he's rather attractive. Everybody knows that. It's nice to admire male actor who is both attractive and very talented. So, anyway, he did send me stuff, but before, no, as much as, I would have liked him to write something a little bit more personal, I got this slip of paper that just says, you know, he gets a lot of mail, which is really weird because I figured everybody would just be tweeting him, be like, you know, bugging him about that. But apparently he does get a lot of mail and he can't answer everybody personally. And I get it. He has a life. He has a family. He has a girlfriend. He has, you know, his work and stuff. He just got cast in a play that's going to be on the West End in October. And he's got stuff to do. I get it, you know. So, as much as I wish he would have written something a bit more personal, it's okay. It just says, you know, yeah, thanks for, because he does read everything, I'm pretty sure, but, the positive thing is, well, before I get to that, I did get this nice, lovely signed picture. You can't really see it because the lighting's really, really bad, but it says, to Hannah, and then he signed it. It's so cool because it's Neville, and I love Neville so much. But, so, you know, I actually wasn't really expecting to get anything like that, but going back to this, he could have just sent this and just been like, oh yeah, she wrote a letter, isn't that nice? I don't care anymore. But this little note down here says, thank you, Hannah, for your comments. Hope all is well with you, Matt. And he didn't have to write that. Like, honestly, he could have been like one of those jerkwad celebrities who doesn't even care about his fans and would have been like, oh yeah, she wrote me something nice and gave me some rubber bands, isn't that lovely? And then just sent this out and, you know, be done with it. But he took the time, to write me something. Even if it's a small something, it's still something. And I would like to thank him very much for at least taking the time to write a little personal note down here on this. So, and I have to be really careful about this. Be really, really careful about this. Jeez. Okay, there we go. I don't want people. And, because you probably wouldn't believe me if, you didn't see it, the address, that he self-addressed the envelope. He took the time to write me something on here and also self-address the envelope, because you can see it's the same pen and it's also kind of the same handwriting. Here's the USA. I'm not showing you guys my address. So, not that I'm really cautious. So, anyway. So I was actually going to toss the envelope, but then I realized, wait, it's the same pen, same handwriting. He took the time, even though he doesn't have a lot of time, obviously, to write everybody something. He decided to write me a little note and self-address the envelope, as well as sending me a signed picture. So. And I was kind of like, oh my god. So, yeah. I was kind of scared because I didn't think it was worth it, but honestly it was worth it. It was totally worth, you know, and I didn't think he'd get back to me so soon. I mean, it was almost a month, 28 days. But, you know, I'm very thankful I got anything at all, because, yeah, I'm just very thankful. I'm like, oh my gosh, he actually read it, and, you know, had the decency to write me something, even though he obviously is swamped with a lot of fangirl letters, and actually took the time to self-address something. I was just like, it's so sweet. Lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. So yeah, I think my mom's gonna let me frame this. She's gonna let me frame this, and then probably gonna get this laminated so it doesn't like tear or anything, but I'd say if anybody wants to write to him, go for it. Just do it and see what happens, because like I said, my friend Cliff Notes of Nerd actually got a card from, she sent a blank card when she wrote to him the first time, and he wrote that he enjoyed her letter, and that he thinks they share the same sense of humor, and I thought, oh, that's so funny. And then she actually wrote him a second letter just recently, and he sent her another picture, and I'm not going to explain the inside joke, but they kind of have an inside joke now, and I was like, that is so awesome. So I don't know, maybe I will write to him again. I don't think it's appropriate to do so this soon, because, you know, obviously I'm very, you know, I'm obviously very thankful that he actually got back to me so quickly, but maybe. And then also, I'm kind of sad that he, I won't ever know if he enjoyed my flying monkey on the envelope, or if he got my silly bands. I won't ever know. Unless I could always, like, look really closely the next time he does an interview and see, like, if he's wearing, like, a t-shirt or something, and look at his wrists. I'll look for a red or a green rubber band and be like, those are my silly bands. I highly doubt he's wearing them. I don't even know if they search his letters before they send them to him. Maybe they did. I don't know. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share. And that's it. Yeah.